Welcome back, everyone. Our next guest has some advice for anyone getting back into the exciting world of dating. After her divorce a few years ago, Richter created a set of rules to make sure she would stop meeting Mr. Wrong. The guidelines, crafted from personal experiences, led to her debut book, 10 Rules to Survive the Dating Jungle. Richter, welcome to Daytime. Good to have you here.
Well, thanks for having me.
So, were you afraid to get back into the dating pool?
Well, I was. I mean, after being married and getting divorced and going back out into the dating jungle, you know, it's scary to like put yourself out there again. And, you know, a lot of things have changed, especially, you know, depending upon how long you've been married for. So that's why I decided to write the book, because my marriage wasn't really healthy, and, you know, eventually I want to get married again and have a healthy relationship. So that's why I decided, you know, to start making rules for myself so that I would, you know, start finding the nice guys.
And not repeating the same mistakes?
Exactly.
Were you going after the same type of guy?
Yeah, I mean, I think like I had 3 major relationships and they pretty much were all kind of the same person. So after the divorce, I took a year off and I really, you know, took the time to work on myself. And then that's when I wrote the book, and I decided, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. You know, I'm going to make these rules. I'm going to follow them, and you know, and then I started sharing it with my friends, and that's when I decided to publish the book.
Let's go with rule number 1. You say, first of all, heal your wounds.
Yeah, that's the most important rule, because if you don't use that rule, if you don't actually fully heal your wounds, there's really no point in doing any of the other rules, because they're not going to matter. You know, you have to heal your wounds, whether it's, you know, coming off a divorce, a bad breakup, maybe, you know, like a bad childhood. Until you actually fully heal your wounds, you're going out there as damaged goods, and you're never going to be able to find a healthy relationship.
You say don't date anyone who's married. Well, that should be that should be an obvious.
You think that would be a pretty obvious rule, but actually I wrote that rule because I found that my girlfriends and even myself were actually finding guys that were married but yet separated and going through divorce. So basically what that rule means is don't date anyone who's legally bound to another human being, because when you're going through divorce, you know, it's very emotionally traumatic. There's a lot of stuff going on, and so, you know, you don't need to be out there dating anyone and bringing other people into that drama.
Wait till they're fully done.
Exactly, until it's legalized and they're separated, you know, completely divorced.
You say be safe, research your dates.
Yeah, that's one. You know, once you start going out there into the jungle, and like with technology and stuff like that, you know, they have like internet dating, speed dating. You have to be careful about who you're, you know, conversing with on the other end of the computer.
Yeah.
You just don't know, so you have to take the initiative yourself to actually, you know, research and, you know, take someone's name, Google them, find out, do they work where they say they work? I mean, you can search the county courts and find out if someone's married.
You could find their mugshot. You just never know.
Exactly.
Okay, here's one. You say 3 strikes and you're out.
That's basically, you know, if you really find someone's personality after 3 times. Yeah. You know, if you're always going to their house and they're never coming to your house to see you, you know, after 3 times, if you're like, hey, you know, come and see me, you know, meet me halfway, come to my house, and they never want to, then, you know, after 3 times, it's like, okay, well, what's going on here?
That's a red flag.
Exactly.
And finally, avoid the knight in shining armor. What?
I know. You think that that's what everybody wants, you know, Cinderella, fairy tale. The whole point behind that rule is that, you know, if you're unhappy with your life and you're waiting for something to come in to rescue you, then it's never going to work out.
No,
you know,
right.
You have to rescue yourself.
You are so right. 10 Rules to Survive the Dating Jungle is the name of the book. Richter, thank you very much. Great advice.
Thank you.